Hey guys, it's Paige. Welcome back to my channel. I wanted to get on here today and do kind of a fun video. If you follow me on Instagram, a few weeks ago I had posted, and I'm looking at the post right now on my phone. I had posted, I don't typically do bucket lists for the year. I typically do like a year theme. And this year my theme was Live an Adventure. And I wrote this list in December. And usually what I do is I just put goals for myself. I love setting goals for myself. I'm a very goal-driven person, and it was something that I kind of do it every year, but this year I wrote it down and wanted to have some fun with it because there's some fun things that I wanted to do this year. So I have my list with me, and I was going to just read it off to you guys. Just to kind of get an idea, you know, some things are, yes, purchasing different things, but some things are traveling, some things are just simple things, and just to kind of give you an idea of what I go by, you know, year to year, kind of where my thinking is at, or kind of what my goals are this year. So one of my goals this year, or my year of adventure, is read a lot of books. I am a writer, I'm a blogger, I love reading. So usually I read quite a bit of books during the year, and this year I was on the computer and there's a bunch of books on sale, so I probably got a stack like this big of books that came in, and I'm already half done with them. So that is not going to be a problem this year. I love reading, especially books that have, you know, that are fun but also have a good meaning. Some like self-help books too, you know. One of my favorite authors is Candace Cameron Bure. She was on Full House, if you've ever seen that show, but some of her books are just my favorite because they're true, they're fun, and I just love it. The one book that I did finish, it's called Whiskey in a Teacup by Reese Witherspoon. That book was so fun. There was so many good key points in it and just so many stories, and there's also recipes, so that was a fun book. One of my things was purchase an Escalade. I love vehicles. If you don't know me, I love vehicles. I tend not to keep vehicles long. I like to switch them. This is kind of just a fun one. It's one of those to where if the right deal came along for, you know, a fun new used vehicle, I'd get it. It's not something necessarily I have to do. It's just, it was fun, so I put it on there. Purchase a Louis Vuitton. So Louis Vuitton and Kate Spade are two of my all-time favorite designers. I love handbags, sunglasses, and shoes. Those are my three things that I will always pay good money for. I'm also very frugal. I don't like to spend money. So what I usually do is when I want to get something new, I go on Poshmark, I sell something, and then I use that money to get something different. And a Louis Vuitton has been on my goal list. I will even show you. I have a picture saved on my phone. I know exactly which one I'm getting. So yes, so this right here, this is the Louis that I have picked out. Fingers crossed. I know when I'm gonna get it. I have a goal, I have a date set in mind, which is one of the things coming up on here. The next one is an out west road trip with Bo. So if you've probably seen a couple previous, I don't know if he's ever been in any videos. Bo is my mini Yorkie. His full name is Beauregard, but Bo, he's sleeping over here in his bed right now. He is my mini Yorkie, and he's my best friend. He's my everything. He's my little man, and traveling with him is so much fun. He loves to travel. I am one of those crazy dogs moms. He has a car seat, but I love doing road trips, and I wanted to do one with Bo, and he's been to South Dakota before, and there's a lot of hotels out there that actually accept animals. So in April, we already have it planned. In April, I'm actually going with my mom and my dad. My dad loves going out west, and he hasn't been for a while. So we're probably we're gonna go from Wisconsin, Minnesota, to South Dakota, to Wyoming, part of Idaho, Montana, and then the home stretch. So I'm excited. It's something different. It's something fun. So yeah, so that is in April. Fingers crossed everything works out, but we're planning that sometime in April. And then I do have some like weekend road trips. So there is one coming up that I want to do. I've never been to North Dakota. This is totally off topic, but I've always had a goal of seeing all 50 states. And right now, I even have this number on my list. Right now, I have seen 26 so far. So I have been to more than half of the 50 states. And I want to hit all 50 states before I'm 30. Well, when I saw how close I was, now I want to hit all 50 states before, before I'm like 26 or 27, which is still a couple years. So one of these weekends, I think Bo and I are going to road trip up to North Dakota, Nebraska, kind of hit the states that don't really align with anything. So that's what we're going to do. Give Bo a 10th birthday party / cookout. Yes, I'm a crazy dog mom. No, I have never done a birthday party for my dog. But in June, my little man is going to be 10 years old. And I can't believe I've had him for 10 years. I got him in October, so he was like 4 months old when I got him. And so it's summer, so I figured maybe we'll just do like a family cookout, have a bunch of family come over, or just have a little birthday party myself, maybe with my mom and dad or something, and have a fun birthday party for my little man. An out east road trip with Bo. So I want to hit some eastern states. I've been to like New York, New Jersey, Philadelphia, but I've never really been anywhere else. So my plan is probably sometime end of summer, early fall, maybe heading out and doing like Maryland, Delaware, those kinds. And I do know some people out there, so it'd be fun to meet them and catch up with them. Weekend trips to miscellaneous states. Like I was stating, it's fun to just go to different places and do different things, and traveling is probably my number one favorite thing because you make memories, you make experiences, you have experiences that you'll remember forever. There's so much fun. And if I can take a weekend and go, 4 hours or 5 hours to somewhere I've never been, I'm going to do it. So that's on my list. A birthday trip for my 25th birthday. In November, I'm going to be 25. Every year for my birthday, we do something fun, usually it's a trip of some kind. So I'm not sure where we're going yet. I'm not sure what we're doing. It might actually be like a family thing. Usually I just take my mom. It's fun when her and I go places because there's no drama. She's fun to travel with. But I might include, my dad if he wants to go. So we'll see. We'll see what we come up with that. Improve my health. That should be number one on my list, and it is the number one on my list because if I don't improve my health, I won't get to do the rest of what's on my list. So I actually go back, if you saw one of my few previous videos, I go back to my new doctor at the end of February, and he actually emailed last week, and I just saw it, something odd showed up in my culture, which I'm not too concerned because he didn't seem too concerned, but he told me to stop one med, we're going to retest something, and he wants to talk to me. So, we will see. But getting my health on track is number one, especially because like a couple weeks ago, I caught a cold. I got a normal person cold. This normal person cold still has not kicked. It wiped me out, and I am still coming back from it, I guess. I've taken some over-the-counter meds to it was really like a head cold, like sinuses. So I did take some over-the-counter meds, it cleared up, but it's in my lungs and I can feel it. And you know what, like I've said in previous videos, I'm not okay with my health getting worse. I only want it to get better, or at least stay the same for a while. So that's probably my number one goal, to improve my health. And I am willing to do anything and everything to improve my health. An enjoyable Christmas. I say this every year. I just want a fun, relaxing, nice Christmas. Usually it turns out that way, but sometimes, as everyone knows, holidays get crazy. So I always put that on my list, an enjoyable Christmas, because Christmas is my favorite time of the year. Purchase Christian Louboutins. So as I mentioned, I love shoes. Christian Louboutins, or better known as red bottom shoes. I have a few in mind that I really, really want. I'm one of those to where I'm always up for a good deal. So I keep watching the Nordstrom site, or whenever I go to Nordstrom. The closest Nordstrom's like 2.5 hours from me. But that's probably the closest place I'd buy them, unless I bought them in Beverly Hills. So that's on my goal. Go to Beverly Hills. So if you don't know, Beverly Hills is my favorite place to go on vacation. It's one of those to where it's probably one of it has like the biggest misconception, and I kind of like it. So everyone thinks, the zip code 90210, Rodeo Drive, the biggest zip code, most expensive, all that, like crazy amount. it is the most fun place to go. It is my favorite place to go. There's one hotel I stay at right on Rodeo Drive. It's this cute little boutique hotel. I stay there because it has airport pickup included, which that right there in itself saves you a lot of money, and it is like the most fun place to travel. It's one of those places where I can walk outside at 10 or 11 o'clock at night and I feel safe, and oh, it's so much fun. There's certain restaurants I already have that I love going to, just walking distance, like famous restaurants. Like I watched it once in the hospital. It's a show called Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. I watched it. It was funny. I was in the hospital. What else am I going to do? And there was a restaurant called Villa Blanca on there. One of the housewives owned it. So next time I went to Beverly Hills, I Googled it, and it's actually only a couple blocks from the hotel. It's amazing. Anyways, all that to say, Beverly Hills is my favorite place to go. So I am planning a short, just weekend trip to go there, hopefully in May, as long as everything goes well, health-wise. And that is the plan. And I'm so excited because I have not been there since my 21st birthday. I used to go every year. So it has been over 3 years since I've been there, and I'm so excited to go back. And that is where I also plan on purchasing my Louis, or my Louis Vuitton, when I go there. I tend to call it a Louis. I don't know if you've ever seen the movie Leap Year, but there's a little skit in there when they talk about a suitcase and the guy names it Louis. Anyways. This is probably, some people might think this is silly, but this is fun for me. Visit coffee shops in new states. So I am a die-hard Starbucks lover. I love Starbucks. I like Dunkin' Donuts. But one of my favorite things to do is when I go on vacation is to visit new coffee shops in new places. So every time I visit somewhere new, I always try to find a little mom and pop, so that's on my list. And then just live. And I wrote that at the bottom of my list. It says, oh, it's probably backwards. It says live. You know, it's one of those things to where I'm at the point in my life, but I work and work and work so hard, and usually I end up getting sicker, and I'm not enjoying it as much as I want to. And this year, you know, with my health going down a little, my health is not like in bad shape. For me, it could be better. And I'm one of those to where I want to enjoy my life. I want to have fun. I don't want to make myself sicker. I've been blessed with this amazing life to be able to make a difference in people's lives, to be able to do so many things. We live in such a beautiful place. Why should I not enjoy it? You know, I don't want to just be sick or, you know, working my butt off to get nowhere. I want to enjoy this life with the time that I've been given. So I don't know if anyone will enjoy this video, but I always enjoy seeing, you know, people do New Year's resolutions. I never do resolutions. I just do like a bucket list, or I give each year a theme, you know, live an adventure. That is my theme this year. I just want to enjoy this year, and I love working towards goals, and so these are just some of my goals for this year. I hope you all are having a wonderful day, and I will be back soon. Bye!